We have a major trade to announce. We've traded 4 players to the Calgary Flames in return for 3 players back. 4 players from the Toronto Maple Leafs are Nick Hagman, Matt Stajan, Ian White, Jamal Mayers. Coming back are Dion Phaneuf, Frederick Sjostrom, and Keith Ollie is a 6'6" defenseman. He's playing for Abbotsford in the American Hockey League. Our plans for Keith are to stay at the American League level for the present, so he will report to the Marlies. This is a player who played on the Canadian national junior team, won a gold medal. Excellent skater for a big man, and this is a guy we coveted and had to work very hard to get in the deal. We think he's going to be a real good NHL player down the road for a long time, but we think that like Calgary did, we feel that right now from a development standpoint, he's better off logging big minutes in the American League. With Frederick Sjostrom, this is a player, first-round pick, a guy that skates extremely well. We view him as an addition to our team in terms of foot speed, and in particular on the penalty kill. We've had some difficulty killing penalties, and this is one of his strong suits. And from our perspective, we had a guy that's played in the World Juniors, played in the World Championships, first-round pick, quality person, actually has decent size, from a weight perspective, and gets around the rink really well. So to us, he's a useful part of this deal and a player that we wanted in the deal, and we're excited about adding him. And then, of course, the centerpiece in the deal is Dion Phaneuf. And Dion Phaneuf, in my mind, there are a couple of words I'd use to describe him. One, I think it's an elite player. And I think in terms of our getting better, we've added in the last, 4 months, Phil Kessel, who I view as an elite player, and Dion Phaneuf, who I view as an elite player. This guy's a warrior. He's got a cannon for a shot. He plays the game hard. That's the most important part of this, is not only is he a good player, but he plays the game hard. I want players that play the game hard, that they're hard to play against. This guy makes our power play better. Again, he's got one of the hardest shots in the league. He's a big open ice hitter. He's a quality person. I got to know him a little bit in this draft year, and I think it's an important day for us. To add all these 3 pieces, I think, is important. Obviously, the centerpiece of this is Dion Phaneuf, and we're thrilled to add him today.
Working on this, it seems like it's come together suddenly, but something this big that seemed like it took a fair amount of...
We've been working on this for a while. These big deals, as you mentioned, they are hard to put together, and this deal changed 2 or 3 times from when it started out initially. Daryl's a smart man and a tough negotiator, and this deal changed probably 3 times. It just kept, we said this guy's got to be in, and they said this guy's got to be in, and it just kept growing. So we worked on it. I'd say the last 7 days anyway. We've been working on it hard, 6 days. So, and it goes back farther than that when we first started talking about it.
Talking about the Kessel deal, you've spoken many times about putting building blocks in place, young guys, elite players. Obviously, this is step 2.
Yeah, and in my mind, this is, my philosophy is built from the net out, the blue line out. I think that it's like pitching in baseball. If you don't have good defensemen, you're not going to win. Doesn't matter how good your forwards are. And it's been a hallmark of all my teams. I've tried to build the defense, and that's exactly what we're doing here today. We're adding an elite defenseman and a guy that plays our kind of hockey. This is a guy that likes it crude and likes it black and blue, and that's how we want to play.